Alexander Zverev was heckled by a member of the Australian Open crowd in Melbourne as he prepared to make his speech following a defeat against Jannik Sinner in a one-sided final. Zverev's despair as he lost his third Grand Slam final was evident, as he sat down in his chair after congratulating Sinner. But his discomfort was not helped by a member of the crowd screaming abuse in his direction as he stepped up to the microphone to address the sellout audience on Rod Laver Arena. The fan in the crowd shouted loudly and clearly, "Australia believes Olya and Brenda." She was referencing domestic abuse allegation made against Zverev, first in 2020 by Olga Sharapova, also known as Olya, and then in 2023 by Brenda Patea, who has a daughter with the world No. 2. Sharapova did not press charges, and the ATP Tour opted not to take any action against Zverev after a 2-year investigation. The Patea went to court, and last June, Zverev agreed to pay $200,000 in a settlement agreement, while still strenuously denying both sets of claims. After that case, a statement was released that read, "I can confirm that the court has terminated the proceedings with the consent of the Public Prosecution Office. The defendant must pay an amount of €200,000. Of this, €150,000 go to the state treasury, the rest goes to non-profit organizations. The decision is not a verdict, and it does not involve a decision about guilt or innocence. One decisive factor for the court decision was that the witness has expressed her wish to end the trial. The defendant agreed to the termination of the case. Zverev suggested he was keen to avoid any more reference to the domestic abuse claims after the Patea was settled, but this incident in Melbourne will put it back on the tennis agenda. He was asked about the heckler in his post-match press conference. Was keen to avoid adding to the story. "I believe there are no more accusations. There haven't been for, 9 months now," said a steely-faced Zverev.